Some people call it controversial. We have no problem with that. You know, some people call us Marmite. Again, no problem with that. We embrace it. We have crazy designs. We do unconventional designs, big knobs, brass handles, leather handles on our wine coolers, on our ovens. Who does that? You know, not many people have leather handles on their ovens, but we do. And we're very proud of it because we want to stand out as much as possible comparing to other brands. And I think we're doing a great job in that, and the Germans in their factory and their R&D and their design are doing an amazing job with that as well. It was my father and Mr. Friedman, the owner and the president of the business. He is a big lover of the Art Deco, Belle Epoque kind of era style designs, where it's gold and round, where he incorporates that into the appliances. If you come to our headquarters in Berlin, you will see the actual headquarters. The building is done in an Art Deco style with gold elements and the brass elements. The toilet handles even have the brass elements, which look the same as our handles on the appliances. So it just shows you how far that's gone. And it's very unique and interesting as well. They were in the Paris Appliance Fair. Electronic Fair was one of the most important electronic fairs in the world. They were actually distributing appliances before that. One night they just created the name Kaiser and we started. They started, not we. I'm continuing it.
So why is King's Road the right home for Kaiser?
This street goes hand in hand with what we stand for. There's designer studios, wardrobe companies, sofa companies down this end of the road. So we felt this is a perfect area to showcase our appliances. This showroom is primarily for looking, touching and feeling the appliances, seeing them in real life. It's not supposed to be a place where people purchase things, although they can. So the beauty of antique, classical styles and designs is that they are, as you said, timeless. So when you see a vintage car or a vintage watch, for example, they are vintage for a reason. People love them generations after generations, whereas new trends and minimalistic styles, they come and go. If some brand releases a grey glass appliance, that's only going to be in fashion or for a season, for one season, and then the next season is going to be a white glass appliance. Whereas we focus on generations after generations on enjoying our appliances, and it's timeless for that reason. And I think that's what actually adds the value to the brand. We are here to stay, and we are here to become, hopefully, one day an iconic brand, just like the big companies. That is our vision and our goal. What we stand for uniqueness and great customer service as well. We're so different from the big brands where they just want to sell millions of boxes of appliances to make their shareholders happy. We're a small company, but we are a proud company, and as a result, we really focus on each one of our customers dearly. Make sure that their experience is the best possible experience that they can get.
If you could describe your brand in 3 words, what would they be?
Definitely, I would say bold, even though it's going to shock some people. It's never backfired. People embrace it. I would say also elegant. We have very elegant finishes on our appliances, so we stand for elegance. In the appliance world, we're the underdogs. You know, we're battling with multi-billion-dollar companies. I would say we're brave, elegant, and don't want to say this is a word, but we're there to fight against all odds. So that's the third part. Well, luxury is a statement, right? Luxury, it's like buying a Rolls Royce. So it's a statement. Who buy Kaiser, they invest into their kitchens. It's not they go to a shop online and bought an oven, throw it out in three years' time. They buy this design, this style to invest into their kitchen. The value is up. Guests who come to the house are impressed by it as well. First of all, a kitchen is a central piece of anyone's house. People invest 30% of their renovation budget on the house on their kitchen. So that just shows you how important people view the kitchen, and it's just a focal point of a person's house. I think that answers the question how it makes people think. You know, if the kitchen looks disorderly, doesn't have a design aesthetic to it, it's gonna make you feel inevitably more miserable. This is an incredible downdraft hob, which is completely different from a normal downdraft hob. A normal downdraft hob is just a piece of glass with an extractor, but this is a unique designed downdraft hob where it also pops up. So this is a purely aesthetic statement piece in the kitchen. So not only it has the most developed systems and heating zones, so it's a free zone heating zone. You can place your pot and pan anywhere you want. It has super heating as well, so it's like a turbocharged heat into the pan and the pot. On top of all that, it's A+ electricity efficiency, so it's super efficient hob. It's not only, it's substance over design as well. It's not just the design. Yeah, you have the logo here in brass, the panel here also goes with the design of the control panel. So you can place this teppanyaki grill on here, which would enhance your cooking. You can grill some vegetables, some meats on it as well. So just to show you the attention of detail of these screws, for example, in here, they're never the same. So we actually really pay attention to that because it will be very annoying to the eye. Screwed in by hand, in the factory to make sure that they're all different and unique in their own way. I currently have a Kaiser oven, which I love. It has a steam function, it's incredible, and a Kaiser cooker hood. I'm waiting for the hob to break down from then I will...
Because inevitably it will break down, right?
Of course it will.
Yeah, but with Kaiser...
If it doesn't, I'll break it myself. I want our customers to feel alive when they walk into a kitchen with our appliances. I want them to feel alive and energized and excited and feel like they're coming into a design studio. I think there's nothing worse than coming into your own kitchen in the morning after waking up and just being bored, looking at the cabinets or the appliances. I think you have to be excited. That's the whole point of spending good money on the appliances. However, also, our appliances are also incredibly good at cooking. So I think that's very important. We are essentially a brand also for the gourmet lovers, people who love to cook, who love to not only just look at the designs where it looks nice, but the performance of the appliances are also very important.
Do you have any professional clients?
So many. So I'll give you a couple of examples. A year ago, Marco Chef's junior chef, who was working in one of his restaurants, he's a private chef for a wealthy family in Chelsea. He came in and he actually bought one of the range cookers there at the back, and he's currently cooking on it for that wealthy family. So that's one. There was another private chef that came into our showroom a month ago, bought a full set of appliances. So we get that all the time. We have a professional range of cooking, which is the Avant-Garde Pro at the back. We have some serious appliances for serious cooking. When you have a professional chef, first and foremost is to have a durable product, because you're cooking on it all the time, you're using the appliance all the time. So although our appliances are made for household, restaurants buy from us as well, because that just shows you how durable the appliances are. The cast irons, we use much thicker cast irons than the industry average. We use metal knobs. Most of the competition and other brands use plastic knobs. We use big handles, things that last for a long time that don't just fall off. Kaiser is still quite an unknown brand comparing to the mammoths of the appliance industry. So I would just encourage as many people as possible to come by our showroom, touch and feel the stuff. You'll be impressed. I mean, you'll be more than impressed, because whoever comes and whoever have the appliances in their kitchens are wowed by the quality and everything that comes along with it, the performance. So just come along, have a coffee, have some tea with us, have some toast, maybe even make something in our oven. We offer that virtual and real life experience here.